Hey everyone! So I am back for my day number 18 of the live Facebook challenge. Today's topic is called Ask Me Anything. It's basically an open forum for you to jump in and ask me some questions, and I have to respond and answer you on the spot. And so I was just joking around about Ask Me Anything slash Truth or Dare because that's what it reminds me of. But we're basically just sticking to the truth at this point. If I feel really generous, maybe I'll do a dare for you guys if you throw one at me. But I just want you guys to engage with me for a few. So that's why I was kind of just joking around with that topic. That's why I also threw in a quick question about how many cups of coffee do you drink a day? For me, it's an insane amount of number. um, I probably drink 8, 12. I don't know. I drink a lot. I'm making another pot right now. And so while I sit here for a few minutes and hope that someone jumps on to ask me a question, I'm just going to kind of chat it up with you, drink my coffee, and hopefully you guys have the guts to ask me something. It could be anything from I don't know, I was going to say, what's my middle name to what's my favorite type of real estate deal, what's my favorite animal. Um, I don't know. Just sure you guys have some great questions out there. Please reach out and ask away. So um, I'm going to quiet for a moment and take a sip of my coffee. I'm going to choke on my coffee because I was laughing and trying to smile while I did it. But I was going to say, this is my Okinawa cup. This is a cup that someone got me a long time ago when I was still a Hooters girl and I was going to be going to Okinawa. He was in the Air Force and he was like, what do we call him? We called him a plane catch because he like would direct planes or whatever, or how to land. So yeah, I would always call him Tim the plane catcher. I wonder what happened to him. But I remember he knew that I was going to be going to Okinawa and he had a trip there before I went and he got me the cup, brought me some other Okinawan goodies back too to kind of prepare me for my trip over there. So I love this one because this is like 2 cups of coffee in one. And so at least I can say it's 1 cup of coffee instead of two. So, all right, I'm just being silly, but please, someone jump on here, ask me some questions. And yeah, that's what's going on. Tell you guys a little bit more about my day while I'm hoping someone gets on. Is I've still been doing that 90K and 90 days challenge with Joe Brickman out of Miami. We've also been doing the 30-day live challenge, round two, and that's what this is. This is the challenge within the 90-day challenge. So yeah, I've had a lot of challenges this year. Those are just some of the I don't even know what to call them. The expected challenges because I signed them. But we've also had challenges this year with just, life in general. Um, so I'm chilling right now. I'll probably be running over to the hospital here in a little bit afterwards because I've got some things to deal with over there. And yeah, that's what's been going on. We are getting ready to release a book within the challenge. It's going to be a book about, buying and selling real estate, of course. So I'm working on my edits for that. I've got to work on my biography page and my dedication page. So if you're interested in me, giving you a shout out on the dedication, you better get out here and ask me some questions. Just teasing. But we're also working for doing a podcast. I recorded my first short little intro podcast, but I am having a little trouble getting it live right now because every time I verify my email through it, it doesn't really say. It just keeps telling me to re-verify my email. So I'm going to go back with that later, try that a little bit more later on. Maybe I'll try it from my desktop instead of my laptop and compare it to my phone, see if I get anywhere that way. But that's what's going on with me. It is the first day of spring. I'm so excited about that. Still is only like 35 degrees out. What does it say? 39 degrees. So, that's exciting. We also, you guys might have seen my post. Thank you guys for giving me so much love on it yesterday that I won a challenge that is going on within the Port Huron Facebook group. They asked for people to send some photos of the area so they could update their profile picture and use it, and they chose my photo. So, yay! I'm so excited. It's a very popular group within Port Huron. There's over 75,000 people that are in that group. And so I'm so glad that when people are logging in and seeing different posts, they're going to see my beautiful photo in the background. Something that I've really been trying to get back into doing is getting back into my photography and my creative side. I feel like with doing those Bible verse reels, that's been helping my creativity again and making me kind of more excited to shoot and everything. But yeah, as I keep saying, I do want to get my drone back out. It's been quite a while since I've flown it. And then I have DJI Pocket 2 and then a GoPro that I can stick on my thing or stick on my porch. And so I want to try to utilize that too. So those are a couple of my plans for the summer. Um, Still don't think anyone's joining me, which is totally okay. I get it. I can chat it up myself. But I'm also on that portal, that Facebook portal that kind of follows me around. So I can't always see if it's, I don't know, it's not doing it right now. It doesn't look like. I looked like yesterday I could see when people are commenting over here on the screen, but I can't always tell. So I'm just going to check my Facebook really quick from my phone, see if any of you guys are going to jump on here and have the nerve to ask me anything. So yeah, thank you for someone liking it at least. It's a start. I also, you guys saw that I have a vacant land property that is going under contract. We're excited about that. Um, so that's what's up with me. So tell me how many cups of coffee you guys drink. Seriously. Because, I got to figure out if I have a coffee addiction and I need to scale back. Well, I already know I have a coffee addiction. But I figure that's the best type of addiction to have besides like a God addiction or something like that. So, yeah. I guess I'll just tell you guys a little bit more about my upbringing and my life since I told you a little bit about earlier how I got that cup. So I grew up, I went to Michigan, well, I went to St. Clair. I graduated from 2003. From there, I had applied to Michigan State. I was accepted there before I was even accepted at Western or Central. I was on the wait list for those two. And I believe it was like maybe my high school counselor might have written me a note. She was a Michigan State alumni as well. And anyhow, I got the accepted notice right away. One of the crazy things is I saw the letter a while back, not recently, but it looks like I got the letter notification, I think on October 23rd, which is another special date in my life. It was Ian's birthday. And so that was always the day that I kind of I didn't know him at that point in my life, but it's just so funny how that date has played so many pivotal roles in my life over the years. So then I went to Michigan State. I thought I was going to be in forensic profiling, and I started off in criminal justice because that's kind of how you start at Michigan State. You start in criminal justice, and then you can advance into different science things and then get more into forensics or like the psychology of it. But I really quickly realized that very that that field was a little difficult for me. Not difficult in the sense of the classes being hard, but it was difficult in the sense I think I wanted to be surrounded with crime or the criminal justice system. So I pretty quickly started looking for different degree options at Michigan State. Um, I came across a degree that was called an interdisciplinary degree, which basically means you took a couple different courses and a couple different like specializations, and it was kind of like multi-pronged. So what I did is I saw the international studies program and I decided to join that. I wish I would have known originally that that's what I wanted to go into, and I probably would have tried to get into the James Madison College, but that was kind of like an advanced college course, and I don't know if I ever even applied. I don't think you can apply afterwards, but the point is, I wasn't in it. And I started studying international studies. Then I did economics as my minor, and I did East Asian languages and cultures because I had already been studying Japanese when I was in high school. And yeah, so I did that for a while. I remember one day I was walking around the study abroad fair and I saw like some notes for Okinawa, which looked like a tropical island and it looked like the Hawaii of Japan. And I just instantly fell in love with the idea about going over there. So I looked at the different options. Originally, I wanted to only do something like a month or two, not even, because I just, I was very shouldn't say codependent, but maybe, I was very like wanted my friendships and, wanted to be at Michigan State partying and stuff instead. But I looked at that and there was only a 6 month option or a year option. And I had to do some soul searching, but I decided that I would sign up for the 6 month semester and I went there. And when I got there, I ended up falling in love with it. I met so many great people from all around the world, and that's when I decided to go ahead and renew and stick around for the extra 6 months. Some of my best friends there, they were all over from the United States, from all over Europe, people from Australia, people all over Asia, and it was just a great learning experience. Um, we spent a lot of time on the beach, hanging out at different clubs, going to the sushi conveyor belt and getting sushi. And that was one part of my life. So then I came back home and I did one more year at Michigan State. And then I graduated. It was 2008 when I graduated, and it was like the crash and the recession. And so then I thought I was gonna, I guess I don't really even knew what I was, didn't even know what I was gonna do. But I did go back to waitressing for a while. And that's kind of how, like I said, I met some other people. At one point, I started becoming an office assistant at a computer repair shop. And I did that for a while. Then I became a substitute teacher, and I did that for a little bit as well on the side. Gave me a lot of great experience working with kids, but I had a newfound respect for teachers because I realized really quickly that that was not what I was meant to do. And yeah, I continued waitressing and doing that for a while, picking up other shifts. I started doing some modeling and commercials, just very, just side work. Some like fashion shows I'd get paid for, and I would do like runway stuff. And then I worked for a couple different production companies, and I did some commercials. I did Quicken Loans. I did one for Chevy, and then I did a Quicken. I already said Quicken Loans. I did a Delta in-flight study guide where it was like on the planes of the Delta planes for a while, showing you how to put your seatbelts on and stuff. And I did that, and then what else? I was van commercials as well. And so while I was doing that, I started getting encouraged to try to use my degree and try to pursue it more. And then sooner or later, I saw a job posting for the Times Herald. They were looking for like a cashier, which was in their accounting department. And basically, you were kind of like the front desk person that, took in money for people if they were coming in to just walk in to buy a paper, or if they wanted to place like an obituary or classified ad, or if they wanted to pay for their subscription or whatever. So I sat there and I did that. I think that was only 2 or 3 days a week for a while. And then one of my coworkers at one point came and asked me if I wanted to move into the accounting, the advertising industry. There was something that opened up that was called, what was it, like ad ops, and basically you would proof all the ads load the ads into the system, whether they were print ads or they were digital ads. And I learned all about that. So the account executives would give me their paperwork, and I would, order the ads and proof them to the customers and all of that, and make sure to get them done by deadline. And then after a while, I moved into an account executive role where I was in the retail space, and I prospected different businesses to get them to advertise with me. So I would sell print ads, I would sell digital ads, I would sell PPC, I would sell SEO, social media. I'm sure there's other things in there that I didn't mention, like retargeting ads and everything, but it was really great experience. I did that for a while, and after about a year in the retail role, one of the people that was in our auto department, he decided he was going to move on, and I ended up applying for the position, and I got it, and then I became an auto account executive. I was in that position for quite a while, 7 or 8 years. I did pretty well. I hit President's Club one of the years and did some trips, and then it was just a great experience. And then after a while, we went through mergers and changes within the company, and for a while I adapted well, and then COVID hit, and then that was a little bit difficult for me. I wasn't really someone that really wanted to keep going out and dealing with people face to face, just because it was too, like, everyone was inflamed over social stuff and politics, and it was just a crazy time in my life. And so, yeah, I did end up getting laid off from there. And then sooner or later, I went to Advia, and I was in their marketing department, Advia Credit Union. I did that for about a year, and then I real estate. So I've shared a lot with you guys. I've been on here, it says minutes, and no one's asked me a question, I don't think. So I feel like I did my time. Would ask me what, if I drink anything in my coffee or what. I was trying to spare some type of communication with that title, but nope, I drink it black, and I don't know, that's what's up. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining and listening to me if you guys did, and if not, you guys will see me again tomorrow. All right, have a great day. Bye, you guys.